What is the VR6 engine and why is it so beloved? Find out today on the Car Truth Report. Hello and welcome to the Car Truth Report, bringing you the car truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, unless we get it wrong. I'm your host for the day and cartoon Casanova, Nor Elahi. Thank you for joining us. Volkswagen's VR6 is a clever little buzzbox that loves spinning fast while sipping gas. This is because VR engines are a hybrid of V and straight engines. Indeed, the name VR is a combination of V and Reihenmotor, the German word for inline engine. Unlike a rational engine with its cylinders in straight line banks, VW's VR has its cylinders offset like this. This allows a smaller engine block to fit in a smaller space. For example, you can have a VR6 in a car that would normally only take a 4-cylinder or a VR8 in the space of a traditional V6. There have been a host of awesome small cars to take advantage of the VR6's space-saving technology, such as the ever-hoonable Golf, Car Guy favorite Corrado, your aunt's Jetta, and the hilariously epic Beetle RSI. We at The Report love when an automaker puts way more cylinders in a car than any reasonable person would expect. The VR engine's intelligent use of space has allowed Volkswagen to create a clever hybrid VR-V engine they call the W. Not that W, this W. This is basically two VR engines joined at the crankshaft, much the same way a traditional V engine is basically two inlines mated together. W engines are notoriously complex, but also very power dense. W engines feature prominently in many awesome cars, such as VW's Phaeton, the Bentley Continental, and the 2000 through 04 Passat. In fact, without VR engine technology, the Bugatti Veyron and its 8-liter W16 might have never been possible, and the world would have missed out on hearing Ace Hood rap about waking up in one. Unlike V engines, the VR only has one head. This means added simplicity and less moving parts. In a normal dual overhead cam V6 or V8 engine, you need a total of 4 cams to open the intake and exhaust valves, 2 for each head. A VR engine is able to do the same thing with a single head, just like an inline engine. A less than obvious disadvantage to the setup is that each bank of cylinders in a VR engine can never have totally equal intake and exhaust lengths. Why does this matter? Here's the Cliff's Notes. Let's take a look at this spectacular V8 with individual throttle bodies. Those awesome little trumpets on the intake are there to help the air more efficiently enter the engine. Through the magic of aerodynamics, which I do not understand, increasing the space before the intake valve allows just the right amount of air to pile on in and create higher than ambient air pressure, thus causing an almost turbo-like effect. The same is true for the exhaust. Look at this bundle of awesome that are equal-length headers. Not only do they make the engine sound absolutely epic, they also help keep the back pressure equal and consistent between the cylinders and throughout the combustion cycle. Keeping the pressures equal is about more than just ear candy. Without finely tuning the intake and exhaust manifolds to compensate for the different intake and exhaust lengths, each bank of cylinders on a VR engine would actually make differing amounts of power at different RPMs. VR engines share the buzzy charm of their 4-cylinder cousins. This cartoon car show host personally loves the angry hum of a tuned 4-banger, but many people, our producer Sean included, prefer the low growl of a V engine. The VR gets its signature buzz because of many reasons, not the least of which include its limited cylinder size and high revving nature. So there you have it, episode 8 of the Car Truth Report. We hope you've enjoyed this quick overview of Volkswagen's venerable VR engine. Remember, we are giving away this totally rad CTR leather jacket once we hit 1,000 subscribers. You can get it with or without our embroidered logo. The winner will be chosen from the comments, and you must be a subscriber to win. We want to hear from you. Does the VR6 deserve its Hasselhoffian cult status? Should VW put VR6s and 8s in more cars? Will other automakers see the light and begin staggering their cylinders as well? Let us know in the comments, and remember to like, subscribe, ring-a-ding-ding that notify bell, and send us money so I can drop a VR8 in my grandma's Beetle. This episode of the Car Truth Report has been brought to you by About 5 Beers, giving me a little more courage